Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to make as much as $500 in just 30 minutes? Have you ever thought about what it'd be like to earn up to $50,000 every single month? Well, making that kind of money isn't just possible, it's easy, and you can do it all from your own home. In fact, with the little-known 30-minute money methods I'll be telling you about today, it's possible to make up to $600,000 this year. Look at this. Last year, I made $589,824 with my secret money methods, and you can too. In fact, it's easy to make up to $50,000 every single month when you know how. Here's the proof. Last month, Bertha Wilson made $48,583 from working for no more than an hour each day. Randy Martin works just 3 days per week, and last month his paycheck was $49,084. And Brittany Paul consistently makes $600 in just 30 minutes from talents she didn't know she had. Very soon, you too could be making up to $2,000 daily with the 30-minute money methods that I'm about to reveal today. Hi, I'm Shelley West, and over the next couple of minutes, I'll be sharing with you the secret to making an amazing income from home using nothing but your laptop. Now, I'm sure that sounds too good to be true. Sleeping in late, taking breaks whenever you feel like it, and working in your slippers? But hundreds of ordinary people like me are doing just that, and you can too.
This wasn't the first time that I tried to make money online, but it was certainly the first time that I'd been successful. In the past, I'd invested a lot of time and a lot of my money into online schemes that simply didn't work. And in fact, I was usually left worse off than when I started. But with this, I made $475 in the first 30 minutes, and now I comfortably bring in more than $10,000 every single week. I can't tell you how good this feels.
Discovering this secret has changed everything for me. I've been struggling financially since losing my job at the beginning of last year, and now I make more than $45,000 each month, and I never have to worry about money. I've paid off my credit cards, bought my first car, and moved out of my tiny apartment. These 30-minute money methods have changed everything for me.
I honestly didn't know it was easy to make money like this, especially from home. I thought six-figure salaries were for bankers and the Wall Street types, but I can easily make as much money as them, thanks to Shelley and the tricks up her sleeves. In just 8 months, I made $384,220.
What I'm sharing with you today is the chance of a debt-free, stress-free, easy life. Even if you're really short on time, you can still make money from working for as little as 30 minutes each day. I know of many single parents, full-time carers, and busy individuals who can only spare half an hour in the evening, and they're still able to make thousands of dollars. And no special skills are required. In fact, most of the people who are currently making $500 in 30 minutes don't have a college degree, and many of them didn't even finish high school. All you need is an internet connection and some way of working online. You can use a laptop, desktop computer, phone, or tablet. There's absolutely nothing to download or install, and you can get started right away. Look how much I made yesterday working at home on my laptop. $2,609. And look here, the day before, I made $2,188 working from my iPhone at my dad's house. Making money with this program really couldn't be easier, and I consistently make more than $2,000 every single day. Now, I'm sure you've heard this all before, and let me guess, you were left with that sinking feeling in your stomach when the methods you tried failed time and time again. I know that feeling. I've been there myself. There really is nothing worse. But let me tell you, this is different. When I share my 30-minute money methods with you, you'll see that the way I make money is straightforward and completely legitimate. You won't be asked to invest any startup cash. You won't be asked to do anything even slightly illegal. You won't be asked to share heaps of personal information, and you won't even need any special equipment or professional skills. Anyone can make money with my secret methods, and you'll be able to get started making cash today. Our members make up to $600,000 in a single year. That's enough to buy a new car, travel the world, and go on mind-blowing shopping sprees. In fact, everything you've ever dreamed of is finally within your grasp. No more working 9 to 5. No more rush hour traffic. No more answering to your boss. From today, you can live how you've always wanted to live. Total freedom is just minutes away. But I must admit that before I discovered the secret websites behind my 30-minute money methods, my life wasn't easy. I was in my first year of college when I fell pregnant with my first child. The pregnancy was unplanned, but I wanted to keep and love the baby anyway. So I dropped out of college to focus on being a mom. The father stuck around for a while. In fact, he proposed to me when I told him I was pregnant. Then, 7 months after our daughter was born, I fell pregnant with baby number 2, this time with our son. But then, when our second baby was just 6 months old, he left us. So there I was, a single mother with 2 very young children. No job, no college education, no money, and no hope. I didn't know what to do. There was no way I could have afforded daycare, so going back to college or getting a full-time job were both out of the question. Reluctantly, I contacted my parents for help. I'd left home when I was just 16 years old, and since then we hadn't been close. But when I told my mom what had happened, she offered to help me out. For a couple of nights each week, she would take care of the children, which meant I could waitress in a diner across town. Then, in the daytime, I took to my laptop to make money online. I heard of people making hundreds of dollars each day with their computers, and that's what I needed. A means of making a livable income while at the same time taking care of my children. One of the first methods I came across was filling in online surveys. It looked easy enough. No special skills were required. So I figured I could just sit on my sofa all day checking boxes and making an unlimited amount of money. Unfortunately, my expectations were far from reality. Rather than receiving payment for every survey I completed, most of the surveys entered me into a prize draw, which of course I never won. Still, I didn't have any more promising options. So for a couple of weeks, when I wasn't working at the diner or feeding the kids, I'd set up my laptop on the kitchen table, make a big cup of coffee, and begin filling out surveys. Click after click, hour after hour, I'd tick boxes, share details, and desperately hope that my name would be picked from one of those big prize draws. Then, after 3 weeks, I calculated my earnings, and guess what? I'd made less than $20. Can you believe it? That's not even a fraction of minimum wage. I'd been robbed of my time and my energy. My children had been robbed of time with their mother. I couldn't believe I'd been so blind to think I was making money when I was making next to nothing. I decided there and then that I'd never fill out another online survey so long as I lived. Over the next few weeks, I sunk into a deeper depression. I felt foolish and drained of all motivation. I was still broke and no closer to finding an income online. About 5 or 6 weeks later, I tried once again to make my fortune. I'd seen an article on Facebook about a guy who'd made more than $1 million from just 2 years of blogging. My body tingled with excitement. This is it, I thought. I love to write and I can make money from home. For the rest of that day, I researched professional blogging and how to get started. I decided on a topic, baking and themed cakes. Then I purchased a domain name, web hosting, and installed WordPress. Over the next few months, I wrote about 5 posts per week and shared them on social media, desperately hoping for likes and retweets. I even made a Facebook page for my blog, which to this day has just 12 likes, including me, my mom, my sister, and my Aunt Trisha. And after 7 months of baking, writing, and sharing my colorful cakes on Instagram, I wasn't a penny richer. I was making no more than a few cents each week from the banner ads I'd placed on my site, and that didn't even cover the costs of running my blog. When I took into account the money I'd spent on baking ingredients and web hosting, I was spending far more each month than I was making. Not to mention the hundreds of hours of my own time that I'd invested. Disheartened and demotivated, I gave up on my blog. Once again, I was back to square one, a part-time waitress with 2 young children, no college degree, and no closer to finding a legitimate online income. And so I carried on, wiping tables, stretching my tips, and I even took out one of those instant loans with an absurdly high interest rate. I just didn't know what else to do. But I never gave up on my dream of finding a reliable online income. So every night on the bus home from the diner, I'd pick up my phone and search the web in hope of finding something. Then one night, I did. At this point, it had been almost 1 year since the father of my children left us. And this was when I found the first of the secret websites that would change my life forever. At first, I was skeptical, having been disappointed so many times in the past. But with this discovery, my fears were put to rest almost instantly. I started making money that day. After just 30 minutes work, $625 was sent to my bank account. Another 30 minutes passed, and that figure was over $1,000. By the end of my first day, I'd made $2,277. I couldn't believe it. And here you can see what I'd made by the end of my first week. $10,289.11. I was so happy. I'd never seen that kind of money in my life. I don't think my bank balance had ever reached 4 figures, let alone 5. I was able to pay off my loans right away, and I left my waitressing job after the first week. I continued to make money through this secret website for a few more weeks, and by the end of the month, I'd made $48,330.27. I was overjoyed. I continued to make money using this website for about 3 months, always making more than $10,000 each week. Then one day it occurred to me, there must be other secret websites out there. So I set to work, browsing the web with the same level of vigilance as before. Then, after just a couple of days searching the deepest, darkest corners of the internet, I found another secret website. Through this second website, it was supposedly possible to make the same kind of money that I'd been making with the first, but in a completely different way. Unsurprisingly, I was skeptical again, but the idea of being able to mix up my daily projects was certainly appealing, so I tried it out. Lo and behold, just 2 hours later, I'd made $1,130. This was brilliant. Now, when I fancied a break from one of my 30-minute money methods, I could switch to doing something entirely different and still make more than $10,000 weekly. Over the next couple of months, I came across 2 more methods, both with the same earning potential as the first. And all of the work was incredibly easy. No fancy technical equipment was needed. No college education was required. No startup capital needed to be invested. And I could get started right away and make money instantly. Now that I have 4 different methods to choose from, my days are never dull. I can do one type of work in the morning, another in the afternoon, and something entirely different the next day. And that's why I'm certain that anyone can make money by following in my footsteps. If one method captures your interest more than the others, focus solely on that type of work. Or, if you're like me and feel that variety is the spice of life, choose a different method each day. There is no reason why every single person watching this video can't make $2,500 today with my guidance.
Let me tell you something. I was very impressed by the variety of work. Previously, I had exhausted myself filling out thousands of online surveys only to make a couple of $100s. With the 30-minute money method, I actually enjoyed the work and made a ton of money. Last week, I worked on 3 different methods and made a grand total of $11,308.
I was so astounded by how quickly I got paid. I was just so excited to try this method out that I started working right away. And after just a couple hours, I had made over $1,700. And I was paid right away. I just wish I knew about this website sooner because this work has completely changed my
I
life.
have to say, at first, I was very skeptical. I'd been disappointed so many times in the past, and I just didn't have the energy to face crippling disappointment once again. But luckily, finally, I found something that actually worked. I was making thousands of dollars a day. Now I travel the world, and I work for just 30 minutes in my hotel room each afternoon while I enjoy a cold beer and the ocean view.
Even today, 2.5 years after discovering my first 30-minute money method, having made more than $1,570,000, I still have to pinch myself to believe that it actually happened. After years of dead-end jobs, crippling debt, and online schemes that just didn't work, I finally found something real, and I've made more money than I could have ever dreamed of. But it's not just about the money. Another huge advantage of these methods is that you can work from just about anywhere. At home, on the train, in a bar, by the beach. There is no other type of work that offers so much flexibility for such an incredible hourly rate. And how much effort you put in is entirely up to you. If you want to work for just 30 minutes in the morning when the kids are at school, that's fine. If you want to work for 30 minutes in the evening when you get home from your 9-to-5 job, you can. And if you want to go crazy, work 10 hours a day and make 6 figures in a month, then go for it. Let me tell you about Martin Sanders. Martin worked as a full-time truck driver before making his fortune. Each day, Martin would be out of bed and on the road before sunrise so as to beat rush hour. At the end of every long day, he'd come home exhausted and be at the dinner table just in time to share in a meal with his family. Then later, while the kids were playing upstairs, Martin would log on to one of the secret websites and work for 30 minutes before going to bed. And from that small amount of online work, he made $500 to $800 each night. So after just a few weeks, Martin had made enough money to quit the job he hated. Now he takes his family on at least 4 vacations per year. And it's those success stories that fill me with joy. I've been able to help hundreds of people by sharing the secrets I discovered. I know that I could ask for thousands of dollars for sharing what I know, but I want to make sure that these 30-minute money methods are made available only to the people who need them most. And so I have made it possible for you to discover my secrets for a very reasonable price. Before today, the price to access all 4 of the secret money methods was $97. But right now, I'm giving you the chance to unlock these methods for just the small price that you see below. That's all. There will be no recurring payments, no hidden fees, just the price you see on your screen right now. And that small fee will reveal all 4 of my secret money methods. Like I said, I want this information to be made available to people who need it most. The single mothers, the people struggling with debt, the people working overtime and barely getting by, the people who've tried before to make an income online and failed. These are the methods you've been praying for, the methods that work. For just a small fee you see on the screen right now, you could make up to $600,000 in a single year. These websites will change your life. And if you're at all unsure about making this purchase, as I know that every dollar counts when you have bills to pay and mouths to feed, I'm giving you the chance to sign up today with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's right. I've joined forces with ClickBank, the internet's most trusted retailer of digital products, to give you complete peace of mind. If you're not happy with the methods revealed to you, then you will be given all of your money back. This is a completely risk-free transaction. You have nothing to lose. So click the purchase button on your screen right now and take your first step towards earning up to $2,000 today. Absolutely no special skills are required. Anyone can get quickly set up and running with these 4 secret money methods. All you need is your laptop and an internet connection. Don't put this off. I'll only be accepting a few new members as none of this will work if too many people know about the secret methods. If you cross off this page and think, I'll sign up later, this website could be gone when you try to come back. So don't ask your wife, don't ask your neighbor, don't ask your dog. Just click the button and sign up right now. I will be taking this page down shortly. If you don't join me now, you will have missed your opportunity to make up to $50,000 this month. The fee to unlock these 4 websites is minuscule. You can make that money back in the first 5 minutes. You'd be mad not to bite off my hand for this offer. These secret 30-minute money methods have completely changed my life. You can do whichever kind of work best suits you and work as little or as often as you please. This is the best money-making opportunity you'll ever come across, and our current members can't get enough. Click the button below this video right now for the chance to make up to $600,000 this year. Do it now. I look forward to guiding you on your journey to success.